Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Staff Infection. Today we have Mr. Al Corning and Mr. Pat Brower, and we're going to play a game called If You Don't Know Me By Now. Now, I don't know, for some of our younger viewers, if you know that Mr. Brower and Mr. Corning have known each other for a lot of years. And so what we've done today is they've each given me 5 questions about themselves, and we're going to see if the other person knows the answers. So we're going to get started. You guys ready?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay, Mr. Brower, you ready?
Can you hear me now?
Good. Here we go. Okay, Mr. Corning, first question about Mr. Brower. True or false? Mr. Brower's favorite NBA player of all time is Michael Jordan.
False.
False. Who do you think it is?
That is correct, Alan. Nice job.
It would have had to have been a Los Angeles Laker.
Yes. One guy known as Magic Johnson.
Magic Johnson. Well done. 1 correct for Mr. Corning. This is impressive. All right.
The interesting fact about Magic Johnson is he beat the Boston Celtics many times, Mr. Marston.
Oh, really? I never knew that. Oh, thanks for pointing that out.
Magic Johnson, his wife's name's Cookie.
Gosh, you guys are hey, what else do we need to know?
Not sure. Next question.
All right, great. Okay, Mr. Corning. No, Mr. Brower, excuse me. Finish this interaction. Quote, hey, how come you guys always laugh at each other's comments but not mine? Why don't you blank?
Can you repeat the question?
Of course. Finish this interaction. Quote, hey, how come you guys always laugh at each other's comments but not mine? Why don't you blank?
Say something funny.
Correct.
I have no idea what that means.
That is so correct.
Okay, God, you guys are 1 for 1. Good. Okay. All right, Mr. Corning, you ready?
Yeah, yes, present.
Okay. True or false, Mr. Brower won the 7th grade science fair in Benton and Franklin counties.
True.
True.
That is, in fact, true. Nice job, Mr. Corning.
Thank you.
My dad's best friend just happened to be a nuclear scientist, so go figure that one out.
Did you do something that was radioactive?
No, it was a spectral analysis of city lights. But, mind your own business, will you?
Okay, good.
The study's still being used.
All right. Okay. Mr. Brower, finish this statement. With float tubes and poles in hand, are you guys going
fishing?
Yes, true.
True we are. Yeah, going
good.
Fishing.
Oh, God.
Good.
Yeah.
Have you guys been fishing lately?
I haven't. Pat has.
I have. Yes, I have.
Okay, good. You guys are doing. You're killing this. Okay, Mr. Corning. True or false? Mr. Brower was adopted when he was 2 years old.
True.
True.
That one is actually false.
What?
I was adopted right out of the old chute.
My bad. I apologize. I'll send you a Hallmark card.
Apology accepted.
Okay, We have our first incorrect answer.
Oh,
okay.
Gosh.
All right, good. Okay. Mr. Brower. Okay. Multiple choice, Mr. Brower. When one asks a friend, "Hey, I'll buy you dinner," you should A, go to the cheapest place to eat, B, not bring your wallet, C, order anything on the menu with a price of market price, D, make sure to offend the waiter.
Well, I believe the answer to that is B. Do not bring your wallet and say, I want to treat you to dinner. You got any money?
Yeah, that is true.
Wow, what happened there?
Just a slight oversight on the finances in my wallet. That was pretty much what was happening there. But some
you
people
offered to
won't
take
let go of that particular problem.
you offered to take
So,
Mr. Corning to dinner?
It's a win-win.
It was a
He
win-win.
got credit for being nice, wanting to buy me dinner, and he didn't have to pay. It's a win-win.
Great. Good. All right. Well, so far we're halfway through here, and Mr. Brower has the slight lead.
Yeah, he does.
Okay. Let's see. True or false, Mr. Corning? Mr. Brower applied to and was accepted to Washington State University.
False.
Nope, that one is true.
What?
I actually applied and was accepted to Washington State University.
Of course
It was a requirement from graduating from a Richland School District high school.
No kidding.
That's the pipeline, huh? That explains.
Yeah, and then I kind of changed the plans, eh?
Yeah, that explains some people I met at Wazoo. That's for sure.
Yeah.
That does explain some things.
Good.
It's like
Okay.
everybody taking the AP test in West Virginia. All right. Anyway, enough of that.
I mean, that's gonna have to be a lot of editing. Okay.
Why, you don't like AP?
Okay. And we have another, Mr. Brower. We have another question from the restaurant category. So, when ordering, you should ask only one question. Quote, "What is the blank?"
What is the special? That is the Mr. Corning's rule and will serve you well the rest of your entire life.
That is very true.
Do you usually order the special?
Always ask.
Always ask what the special is because it's special. Duh.
And that makes everybody happy because, hey, it's special for us and now it's special for you.
Okay, good. I'm learning a lot here, guys. Okay.
Well,
Good, okay.
We're here to help.
Mr. Brower jumping out in the lead. Okay.
he's going to beat me.
Let's see. I think we got the last the last question for Mr. Corning. True or false? Mr. Brower first met his future mother-in-law while wearing a grass skirt and a coconut bra.
True.
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 Now, is this a story we're allowed to tell or not, Mr. Brower?
I got a year left, so here you go. I was in a fraternity in college, and we had something called Songfest, and we did a little song. It had kind of a Hawaiian, South Pacific theme, and
That's nice.
I had to kind of dress up and do the dancing out in front. And then afterwards, my lovely wife, or future wife at that time, introduced me to my mother-in-law. So, there you go.
Oh, I mean, that's how most fairy tales start. Yeah.
Well, the flip side is mother-in-law eventually said, "When are you going to marry my daughter? I got a ring for you." So I guess it worked out okay.
Great.
And you didn't have to go to Wazoo to do it.
Dang straight.
Okay.
You live in Richland.
And our final question for today's staff infection is for Mr. Brower. True or false? In 1995, a well-qualified social studies teacher was being interviewed with the initials of AC. Did you or did you not want to hire him? Or did you want to hire him?
I didn't. He was way too unprofessional. I thought he was a goofball. I thought, God, what kind of school district would hire a man like this? And you know what? I was wrong. I'm just telling you. So ever since then, I don't go on interview committees anymore. I just sit back and wait for someone else to figure out if they're qualified or not. So that's a true story. And I've never heard the end of it.
No, it's fine. I'm over it now.
Sure you are. How many years ago was that?
It was 1995.
Well, let's just say it was before Mr. Corning was changing diapers on Aiden. Let's just say that.
It's like way before.
Awesome. Well, hey, we have gone through all our questions. It's been very entertaining and educational. Mr. Brower has emerged as our champion for today. So
Thank you.
congratulations, Mr. Brower.
Thank you.
You'll get your award later. And so that does it for today's edition of Staph Infection. We hope you enjoyed it, and we hope you have a great weekend.